With tax filing right around the corner, we wanted to put together a quick R&D readiness checklist for you and your team as you gather the documentation needed to file for the R&D tax credit. If you are a veteran of the process and you've done this every single year, or you're just claiming for the first time, this is a great starting point as you start to gather that information. The first thing is knowing where the R&D was done. Because this is a US-based benefit and it really incentivizes US companies to utilize US-based resources, knowing where the R&D was done, is it offshore in the United States, is going to be a larger qualifier or disqualifier of the credit. The second is because payroll is oftentimes the largest generator of qualified research expenditures, having W-2s for the credit year is also going to be helpful. The third is knowing what were the projects that were being done, what were the technical uncertainties, having some artifacts so you can speak to the type of work that was being done is extremely helpful. The fourth point is the other buckets of expenses. Not only does wages qualify, there are contractors, supplies, things of that nature. So having those expenses on hand, knowing which contractors you utilize to perform R&D or whether you bought supplies that you use for a prototype, having those expenses will also be extremely helpful as well. Finally, because the R&D credit is an increasing and incremental credit, that means that essentially knowing the trend of your previous year's research and development expenditures is going to be helpful in estimating your current year R&D credit. So having the historical trend, whether that's tax returns or just historical data to know what the previous year's R&D was, is also going to be extremely helpful as well.